Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the managing director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. As the title of this video suggests, we're discussing insurance and certificates of entry in the context of Thai retirement visas. Now, we've discussed Thai retirement visas at length on this channel a lot. And for those folks who are interested, go to the search function in our channel, click in retirement. There's going to be a ton of stuff there. Also, our playlist of Retire in Thailand, a lot of information there. Some of this for our more average viewers, our more avid viewers, and we certainly appreciate you as well as all of our subscribers. But for some of our more long-term viewers, some of this stuff's going to be a little redundant in this video, but it's come to my attention here recently, especially through a number of inquiries from new folks that have been watching the channel, that there does seem to be kind of still some misconceptions on insurance and retirement visas generally, with respect to Thai immigration and certificates of entry. So I'm going to make this video. It's going to be a little redundant for our longer term viewers, but hopefully this will provide some insight for some of our new viewers, and we're glad to have you here. So a recent article sort of sums up a lot of what we've already talked about on this channel for some time, but I like quoting articles. People kind of ask me, they say, well, why don't you just, do things extemporaneously? I do a lot extemporaneously on these videos, and candidly, it's tiring. It takes a lot to, kind of talk just about how this stuff works, from video to video. And so when I find an article that really, clearly elucidates a policy or a situation or how the law works with respect to a given visa or a given situation, I like to quote that article because it's useful, and I like to provide some, shed some light on the folks that are writing about this stuff that provide such useful information. So a recent article from the Pattaya Mail, that's pattayamail.com, article is titled "Double Whammy Insurance Requirements Face More Expats Abroad." Quoting directly, thousands of expats aged over 50 face additional hurdles if they leave Thailand and wish to return. Thai embassy websites worldwide have confirmed that foreigners requesting a non-O visa abroad based on retirement will need two kinds of insurance before the certificate of entry can be granted. And this is me speaking now. Those two kinds of insurance they're talking about, there's COVID insurance, specific COVID insurance, and then retirement insurance. And we've discussed retirement visa insurance or insurance in a retirement visa context on this channel at length. Go ahead and just click in the search function, click insurance. You get a whole lot of information there. So quoting further, the latest ruling also applies to expats who have a 1-year retirement extension granted by Thai immigration and based on a non-O visa and wish to return to Thailand using a valid re-entry permit. And the point they're trying to make is, notwithstanding the fact that you might have gotten an extension in Thailand without the need to show insurance, which can happen in the O context with a retirement visa, if you're looking to leave and come back into Thailand specifically to get a certificate of entry, which is a document that's been in existence for almost a year now, since back to the promulgation of the emergency decree, March 26, 2020, when we saw sort of certificates of entry pop up out of the ground, kind of like mushrooms. I mean, they just kind of sprang into existence. Before that, you didn't really have to deal with this insurance stuff. Well, now even Thai O retirees have to deal with insurance if they're looking to come back, because if they don't deal with the insurance requirements, they can't get a certificate of entry. And if they can't get a certificate of entry, they can't get a visa to come to Thailand. So long story short, yeah, there's a lot going on with this, but for those retirees who already had retirement status or have it, looking to come back to Thailand, there's a number of additional requirements compared to a year ago for those folks, especially with respect to certificates of entry and insurance.